Before sunrise, a boy lies awake, counting seconds like chalk on a blackboard. 11 beats, 11 breaths, 11 takes of a dream he keeps rewriting in his head. The dream to compete at Olympic Games.
When I first met Adom, I thought, is this kind of, mommy is forcing me, let me do it, daddy is forcing me, let me do it. So I sat down with him one-on-one and I asked him, are you really love what you are doing or mommy is forcing you? He said no, he wanted to do it because he have love for it.
Adom will never walk. I mean, if you send Adom, he's running. You send him to the room, you have to keep repeating, do not run, do not run. I mean, that was him. He was always running towards something. Never know anything at all, any space he gets, he has to run.
I knew he loved to run, and I remember growing up, we used to live in an estate that had a big field, so we would go out to play, and often we would like race back and forth across the field. And then I slowly realized over time that he was getting faster than me, and that was kind of embarrassing as an older sister back then, but now like that's a core memory, and I see like I remember the point where it all started, so that's really cool to see. Yeah.
First time I knew that running was for me was probably when I was 9 years old. I was in Dubai, I was schooling over there, and it was sports day, so I was chosen by my team captains to go represent our team for the 100 meters. So I got on the track, and as soon as they told us go, I mean, I was off. I took off running, and I did win that race. I remember very clearly. It was a big moment for me, and that's what really got me into track, because I knew that was probably one of my bigger talents. So, yeah.
In Ghana, where ambition runs side by side with responsibility, Adom Yeboah races against two clocks. One takes inside a classroom at Association International School, the other on the Sanskor tartan track of the University of Ghana Stadium. Each morning, as the city stirs, Adom and his mother sets off. Another day to run. The second of 3 children, he's the kind of boy who earns affection not just by accent, but by simply being. Raised in a modest home, there's one thing that stands out: his unshakable passion for the track.
Especially now, it's gotten kind of difficult now that I've been elected as head boy, so balancing my school life, social life, prefect duties, and my being an athlete, it gets tougher sometimes, but I know that's what I signed up for.
And he's very ambitious, so like when he sets his mind to something, you know, he's always aiming to achieve it. And I think we can tell that with the race too, like he aimed to win and he won.
He's the fastest boy in the whole school. So we've done multiple sports in the school, wherein Adom will always get like first position on things.
Like a scene out of the Avatar, young Adom had something most kids didn't: certainty. That early spark soon turned to fire, one medal at a time. School championship became his playground, and his name a major fixture on winners' lists.
We are moving to the side. I want to see you hopping on it. Be in the middle, front and back.
It's been difficult, even in school. They have the other games that happens for private schools and then non-private schools as well, but we've always not had the opportunity. And for the private schools, when we thought we would prepare to go, it's either issues from the school doesn't join in. So there was one that we had to go personally because he had trained the whole of the summer for one ISAC games and the school didn't go. So we went in as representing our own. He represented himself, so no school attached. So he did very, very well, but unfortunately, because it was as a school, he didn't get the opportunity to be probably given a medal or anything.
Then came the Ghana International Schools Sports and Arts Festival, his moment. Years of sweat distilled into one opportunity.
Okay, so my name is Adom Yeboah. I'm in DP1.
which means I have 1 more year of school before I go to university. Usually before a race, I like to stretch just to get my muscles okay for the race. I take 2 laps around the field just to get the blood pumping, and then I start by doing some drills. So I get like high knees, back kicks, and things like that just to get me.
He didn't just show up, he stole the show. Adom clocked a personal best of 10.5 seconds in the 100 meters, swept the 200 meters, and anchored AIS to the gold in the 4x100 meters. A clean sweep. Dominance was defined on that day.
Adom is a learner, and with all humility, I love working with Adom because Adom doesn't pose so much stress. He's easy to adapt, and adaptation is everything that an athlete needs. When I saw him, I got to know that, oh, this guy has the potential, he has everything. So what can I do as a PE teacher to assist my student in developing his talent? Because one of the core elements of a PE teacher is to identify talent for further development, and that's what I did.
Well, Adom is, you could just say that he's quite competitive. And I remember back in MYP2, when I was in MYP2 and he was in MYP3, we used to compete against each other when we had school, we had sports at school. And you could just tell that he was competitive and he was so ambitious and he wanted to win. And
it was amazing because obviously I knew I had the fastest man in my team. So when you could see in the videos, when I was actually about to receive the baton from Adom, I was dancing because I knew we had already secured the win.
But even Matthews meets resistance. Adom's Olympic dream was nearly derailed by illness.
I think I was diagnosed with typhoid or something of the sort, so I couldn't walk actually, and that was very scary for me because obviously as an athlete I'm going to need to walk, I'm going to need to run. So as I was admitted at the hospital, it was very scary.
It was a sudden thing, so we realized initially we thought he was joking because he was walking and then suddenly he couldn't walk again. You could see he was struggling. It was as if his nerves were tight, his hamstring, everything. He just couldn't. So we realized that he wasn't joking about it. We had to quickly rush him to the emergency. So he was on admission for a while. We're told that it was some kind of infection that had affected his body.
In the silence of struggle, hard work roared louder. Every setback became a stepping stone. His coach, Sule of the Ghana Athletics, speaks of him not just being an athlete, but as a special boy.
One is diet, because it's in school. I told him to take the academic seriously. After vacation, then I also come in. But always I'll be calling and checking on him. I want him to sleep early, to do his assignment quickly, and get enough rest, and eat well.
Like every young athlete, Adom has his idols. Each of these athletes shape a part of his ambition. From Noah Laos, he learns flair and fearlessness. From Asafo Pao, the discipline of mastering every phase of a race. And in Botswana's Leslie Tebogo, Adom sees a mirror. Another African, proving you don't have to come from privilege to chase Olympic gold.
Tebogo, recently during his races during the most recent Olympics, the 100 meters, that's when I really gained respect for him. I was not that big a fan before, but when I saw what he could really do, I mean, it really inspired me. Alongside not just Tebogo, but Noah Laos as well, and Asafo Pao. They've been really big inspirations for me. So, I've actually met Asafo Pao on one occasion. He came down to Ghana and he took us through some drills over at the University of Ghana, the Legon campus, and it was a really big inspiration for me. And I learned lots of stuff during that time.
I feel like he could go international, like international races, like the furthest thing, the Olympics, possibly.
But next year, you shall see us in the World Championship.
To dream is one thing, but to reach the Olympic Games, the pinnacle of athletic glory, takes more than talent. It takes time, structure, and belief. Few understand this better than Fentuo Tahiru Fentuo, a renowned sports journalist who has reported from 3 Olympic Games.
Athletics, like any other sport, it's important to start early. And Adom's blazing start to his career definitely signals good things to happen for him. All around the world, in the USA, in Jamaica, where sprinters go on to win global medals, they start sprinting as early as age 8. And by 12, they're already competing in state championships. So inter-school competition is relevant, and there is no single Olympic champion that has gone on to become an Olympic champion without showing early signs in inter-school competition, whether from JSS level, primary school level, or even secondary school level. So I think it's very important. And when you watch him, you can see the signs are there that the potential is immense and is great. What is important is to give him that support.
I will pray and indulge maybe schools, especially the private schools, that if possible, we should encourage these children to participate in a lot of games, even right from the start, whilst the younger ones put in effort, get them to, because I feel that we have talents. It's there, but until you try and nurture it, you try and bring them out, you will never know what they have.
He's on a very good path. The country needs to support him. I wish that we had a developmental program where we could put him in and monitor him and provide him with the right support, whether nutrition, whether it's physical training, whether it's psychological training, because there is a lot of pressure that even children put on themselves, that competition brings on children who are trying to reach certain goals. We need to start to provide them with the guidance now.
When I close my eyes, I mean, all I see is a future Olympian, because that's my main goal, to make it to Olympics and represent Ghana.
He's still a boy, but not just any boy. He's Adom Yeboah, the boy with fire in his legs and the future in his eyes. The boy who dares to dream and run towards the rings of destiny. My name is Joseph Ayinga-Walter, the Association International School for JoySports.